Howdy lads, welcome back to another Gates of Hell Ostfront video. This time we have a 2v2 on another of the new maps called Hillsome. It's late war, it's myself and Beast of the East versus T-Raw Beast, and 506 Easy Company. I've gone for the Commonwealth Irregular Doctrine, so something a little bit different. Now I've ended up on the left side here. So I've pushed a squad into the middle and I'm just throwing a bunch of, basically a ragtag squad. So a bunch of single riflemen. I think I throw some Grand Riflemen out there just to help out and a Piat team. A bit of a ragtag bunch just to try and get a bit of a foothold out to the northwest. I expected them to go really hard at the middle. So I didn't expect to actually push onto the point yet with my units heading to the northwest. But that's all good. So see how we go here. Obviously a good thing to do is a couple foxholes at the back of the point, and I'll usually separate my MG and my MG assist, and I'll get them pushing individually to a spot where they can cover the rest of the squad moving in. But I've managed to push pretty unopposed into the middle here. Neither of the enemy team have pushed into the middle. They've both gone flanks. Perhaps their plan was to just let us walk into the middle thinking well and good, and then they just overwhelm us on the flanks. And here I am waiting for the Daimler Dingo. You'll know how much I love the Daimler Dingo by now. It is a great little bus. I love it. And a lot of the time these scout vehicles won't do a lot. I find the best thing they are good for is just holding the enemy's back. If the enemy knows you've got some kind of vehicle or emplacement, they're a lot less likely to push. And I'll be honest, you can sprint a squad up to a Daimler Dingo. All you've got to do is get around the flank because it's just a Bren gun facing forward. It'd be an easy kill if you're committed to it, but a lot of people will generally hold back. So yeah. Bit of deception. I figured I'd take out this house on their side of the point. I didn't want them using it to create a foothold and then push over to my side, so I figured if I can keep a good hold on my side of the road and destroy any cover they have, it would be a good thing. He did the same thing, but it didn't really work out. I don't know what he shot at. There you go. So there's a tip for you. When you're shooting at a building, if you want to destroy it, hit the roof with the rocket. I hit the roof with the rocket, and that's why it's so dead. Obviously, I hit it again. But if you just hit the wall or something, a lot of the time it will just do nothing. In saying that, I think he hit the roof of mine, and it didn't. It only killed the roof, which is a bit odd. Oh no, he didn't. Cool. So yeah, always hit the roof, and then it kind of comes down, and it brings a lot more of the building with it. But I got my Dingo up. Not too sure what to do with it. He is throwing nades at me. The mistake I think he's making in this one is he isn't throwing nades out of the smoke. You've got to take a bit of a risk. Obviously, there's a risk that I throw grenades into the edge of the smoke and he runs into them. But if he hasn't smoked my position, there's no point throwing grenades into smoke. Do anything. I figured I'd just direct control it for a second. He's hit me with a GL, but it didn't do anything. It's got a decent amount of armor, this thing. So I believe he's trying to micro kill me with the grenadier rifle. And I don't know what he was doing there. Maybe pushing me with an AT grenade, who knows. But Daimler's done well, killed a few people, distracted him for a while, and now I'm spinning around. Beast on the other side, the southeast, he's a little bit of a rhyme there. He's doing quite well. He's got full control of his side. I think the player on my side probably fought better. I think it's T-Rex on my side. Or T-Raw, sorry. Keep calling him T-Rex. I believe I've got T-Raw. No, I don't. So T-Raw's on the other side. There you go. I'm versing 506. But, I mean, the other hard thing, and it is something that you actually have to account for in these games at times, when your ping's higher, but Beast is hosting the game, so he's got, you know, a millisecond advantage or so to push out at the points, and he got there first. Obviously, the points are closer to our side on that side, which puts T-Raw at a disadvantage instantly and forces him to go on the attack, which, against a good player trying to attack in this game, especially in open maps, because it looks quite open out there, nightmare. But I'm slowly pushing 506 Commander, whatever his name was, off of this objective. I am wanting to try and make a push over to the other side of the road. As you've noticed, I've brought out my first Doctrine, so 540 in, it's 443 to 232. And I've brought out the Locust. One thing I will note, on OBS, I had it recording at 30 frames per second, not 60. So if you notice that some of the words are a little blurry, that's actually my fault. It's not YouTube or your computer or TV. I have changed it to 60 FPS, so hopefully that fixes it. But yes, don't fret if that's what's happening. Yeah. So he started to reinforce. He's brought out the drilling. And we know that can absolutely cause chaos. But I've got another little handy tip for you. As you can see, I've left my tank on the angle. He's brought his kind of around towards the point. But by keeping it on this angle, I'm able to quickly bring it up and close the distance. Get quick shots on his tank, or his vehicle, and I'm still in relative cover from any kind of AT imp or anything that he wants to run at me. So I went to direct control it and didn't hit anything, so I let the AI do it and it was more accurate, so sometimes it's better to let the AI go. But obviously in PvP we completely destroy the enemy vehicles unless we know we can catch it, so that's what I'm doing. But you can see just how far back I am still, compared to the point. And easy kill. Now I'll pull that back. I've got some imp screening in front. Happy days, no worries. I have left a gap, and that's something I'm going to have to get better at. Between the middle and northwestern point, though. A couple of imps in there would be good just to get some eyesight. Because he could push a scout vehicle in there or some AT imp and come up the side of my tank very easily. So yeah, I am, as I said, I'm getting back into it. I'm obviously not as good as I once was. I need to learn metas and all that again, so it'll take me a bit of time to get back into the swing of it and be as quick, especially as I used to, because in this game, when you micro, you've got to be quick, especially if you play the way I played. I was very much a spam imp and push as much infantry and push from as many spots on the map as possible to create pressure, and to do that, you need to be very fast with the micro. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm focusing on. Now I noticed he was running a couple of cheeky dudes around. I was very happy to get some eyesight on him, so I lob a nade at him. Now some of the nades explode instantly when you throw them at distance and others take a minute. And I keep getting confused on which ones do which, so I get moments like that where I expect it to blow up instantly and it doesn't, when I could have just held it for a second and got the double kill instantly. But all good. So now you can see me slowly pushing up. I know he's in the corner there, so what I'm wanting to do is to get up close enough to throw a bit of smoke there and then just launch grenades into that corner, clear all his dudes. As I said, he's just lying down in that corner. There's a good 4 or 5 dudes there. Although he is nading me back quite nicely. Trying to get him back, but he's got me. Good effort. It does look like T-Raw. He did comment on one of my videos. I think he jumped in the Discord. So hopefully we'll get a few more games with and against him. But maybe he'll see this video, watch it back. I don't really know anything that's going on the southeastern side. That's completely Beast's domain. I haven't even looked over there, and I don't think I do all game. But he brought a pack up. He kind of had to. I took out his Doctrine unit. He knows I've got a tank back there. He needs to clear the infantry. So up comes the pack. I don't have any HE with this tank. It's purely an AT tank, so a pack is probably a good option. Maybe even an infantry gun would have been a good option. With some sandbags in front of it, or behind something. Behind some of those crates back there by that plane. Actually, that's a very good spot. If I'm on the other side, that plane at the back there above the E, there's some crates there. That'd be a very nice spot for an infantry gun. So I'm going to make note of that. Now, I noticed he was bringing the truck up. So I thought, you know what? I'll sneak my Locust straight back up. It's got the Little John attachment or whatever it is that makes the velocity higher. So I'm hoping to bring that up and get a kill, but I did see him pulling it off, so good. I didn't feel like I needed the AT, so I've just chucked him back in that for a machine gun. And I was trying to look at what I could get. But I wasn't, as I said, I'm in a pretty good spot right now. The middle's completely covered. I've taken it and it's been reinforced by a beast. He's got tanks there as well. I'm quite comfortable on this side, regardless of the AT gun. It's always a lot easier when you're on defense and you've got multiple pieces. I've obviously got the Locust and the Dingo. It's a lot harder when you've got to attack, especially because he's only got the one piece that I know of at the minute. Trying to get eyes on it, but I can't. Thought I'd try a sneaky one. Didn't know if this would work, but going for the Hail Mary play. It happened to performance drop at this time though, so obviously there's a plane pointing directly at his bloody gun, so he knows it's coming. So the game lagging kind of ruined my plan there. We do pause it for a sec, let it catch up. It is fine after this, so don't fret. You can have a look at the scores. Beast is killing it on his side. 506 is getting slaughtered. I think I must be versing both of them. Yeah, I must be, because I've killed more than 506 has lost. Oh, no, I haven't. Sorry, he's only killed 14. Apologies, I got it backwards. Disregard. But, either way, so we're back. He now knows that the plane's coming, so he's running away. I was very annoyed about that, to be honest. I was trying to get the Little John up there to get a shot. Go, 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 go. So yeah, that did suck. I did manage to kill one of them at least. Makes it less effective. So even if you kill a couple imp, it actually makes them a little bit less effective. And the downside to the dynamic view, or the view where you're not third person, I was shooting at a house that actually had my own infantry in it. That's always fun. But 12 minutes in, 838 to 166. We do have full control. As the game's gone on, I've just slowly wrestled control. It's not that he was bad or anything. I just maybe got a bit luckier with taking out their doctrine and calculating my moves. See T-Raw there with his cannon. So I think now they've got two cannons, so they are both on my side. Maybe T-Raw has decided that Beast has just got the southeast locked down too hard and he's come over to my side. So I've got the infantry gun. Oh, that's T-Raw as well. T-Raw's covering the whole map. There you go. That's probably why he struggled so much, trying to cover both sides of the map. But it is T-Raw. There you go. T-Raw did sneak a unit around on me. Cheeky boy. How's this? I shoot him once. All good. He just messes me up. Nice little play there. So I got pissed off and I brought out the PM. That. So I brought out this AEC thing. I just wanted to give it a go. And I was actually quite impressed with it. That is one of the things I love about this faction. Their light vehicles are bloody awesome. Didn't work out. I can see him turning towards me, so I know he's about to start aiming for me. And I'm just, this is just shooting hope. Happy days, we got it. Very lovely kill by me. And now I'm hoping it can catch out a few of this trying to push in. I didn't see who that was. Was that Commander or was that Raw? No idea, but my squad's coming to reinforce. And as you can see, 3 flamethrowers. That is deadly in some of these maps where there's a lot of cover. I think that's an awesome squad. Up there with the 2 flamethrowers in the Soviet Sapper squad. But I am now capping. They are veterans at level 3s, so they're not too bad. Throwing a few smokes out, and I'm going to push a flamethrower up. So obviously I've got 3 of them, so I can kind of just be a bit more crazy with it. I don't know what I'm doing now. I remember watching those grenades fall on my guys as I'm trying to direct control that stupid car. And I was saying something to basic time like, oh, for God's sakes, it's going to get me killed, but it ended up working out okay. And now out pushes the flamey boy. We've managed to get a nade back on him. Brought out another, I think it's a 2 centimeter half track. Yep. A locust, out it comes. I had it stuck on reverse. That's another thing that keeps mucking me up. I put it on reverse and then wonder why it won't move properly. 15 minutes in. I'm about to grab the Sherman crocodile and we won. But GG's, thanks for watching.